take his book bag, okay? So we both be out. Stop! I know, baby.
Give me 30 seconds. Yep. Walk my chick outside real quick. Yes. Did Legacy send you rules? It's a damn fourth down rule and everything, man. Damn. What the heck? You ain't hit me up and say you ain't see the rules. He was supposed to send you the damn rules.
Just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself, you just cruising on the highway, man.
Basically, ain't no, you know what I'm saying, picking the same place. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? Mix your shit up. Mix your shit up. Can't go for it on fourth down unless you at your 50-yard line. 4th and 2 at your 50-yard line. Or unless if you up by and on the 50, yeah, at the 50. Unless you down, you know, 14. Yeah, you gotta add it. Fully reading, goddamn losing them high too. You was supposed to see you don't do this. I ain't in New York no day anymore. I'm from upstate New York. Yeah, all been.
I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child.
All
I find
been.
myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some enough, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their red and blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set
ain't got no
to go
fucking
as
offensive
the Giants
line.
get ready to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear.
Well, my line better than what it was when I first started. Yeah. Nah. He old. Yeah. He old too. He old and he costs a lot of money. He ain't old, but I appreciate him over you.
First down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Hand him out, hand him out. Keep bringing it. Stay in there. Let's go.
Jacksonville, I think.
Ready? Blue ready. Let's go.
A first down throw for Winston. Dancing to his left. And they drop him for a loss. The penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. And I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Ready. Blue ready. 550, 550.
First down, Winston. And it's incomplete.
Defense.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defense.
Giants and Bucks, these two teams, they met in Week 4 last year in Tampa Bay, and it was Nick Folk with a game-winning field goal, 25-23, and at the time, that sent New York to 0-4.
And how about the last two to get them to 0-4? Lost on a 61-yard field goal at the buzzer by Philadelphia kicker Jake Elliott. And then they lose this one to Nick Folk in Tampa.
Yeah, and then, of course, everyone knew the rest of the story, a season that Giant fans would like to forget. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
Easy, easy. Ready. Blue ready. Let's go.
Winston now to throw on first down. Buying time to his
Come here.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Fuck, snaps. Fuck. Fuck. Justin Houston. Traded.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Shit, I can't remember. Some draft choices.
Now a 2nd down throw for
Two
Winston.
thirds. A third this year, the third next
And
year.
an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down, Winston. Being chased out left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 7 there, but it...
And you said I could go for it, right?
Defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right
No.
handed quarterback flush to his left.
Gotta be
Yeah,
4th
he
and
finds his
2.
tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
4th and 2. So they gotta be 4th and 2. You see, what down is it?
On is Chandler Kent,
Okay.
0 now for the Buccaneer field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
So all matters, brother.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up and turn away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Manning. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On 1st down, Manning throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard
I don't know
completion on
what the
1st
season
down.
holds, dog. You gotta be in the off season before I make them decisions. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this season right now. Nah, I'm good with this one.
Now the rookie first rounder from Penn State, Saquon Barkley. And blocked down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And you remember pre-draft,
Probably
there's a lot of
we're gonna
speculation.
address that
Giants
issue
look
in
for
the
the future
offseason.
quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold.
Plus, I got a
from
rookie
USC
that
was
got a
still on
quick
the board,
trait, so
but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's
like my
career
rookie.
and give
You know
them
what I'm saying?
1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Ahmad Bradshaw did it then. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan.
It's a grown-ass man.
Only a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's a grown-ass man.
So the ball position now at the 3.
I know it.
Here's 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Manning. Eluding, and he will score.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Eli.
Giants. Eli Manning with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Rosas true blue on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jameis to throw it. Aaron, this one, he's got a man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 41 yards.
Damn.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st and 10, Winston. And that's incomplete.
That's the fuck I'm talking about.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function
That's the fuck I'm talking about.
the arm of the quarterback. Sometimes it's just too much pressure there. In any
That's
case,
what the fuck I'm talking about. I take it. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I know you did it. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You did it. I'm glad. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Thank you.
On 2nd down, Winston again. Forced out to his left.
That's what I'm talking about. Go on, bring that back.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No, hell no. This ain't no fake ass goddamn. It depends on what. It depends on his size and his height
A nickel formation here
and speed. If he 230 and above, and he about 6'3", 6, if he tight end size.
Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up.
So
they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to
same
kick this
you
one
played in the league last year.
back deep.
Same damn moves.
And last week,
We
the
assembly.
Long's 5 punts as he gets this one away. And wow, the
Damn, I
fair
shouldn't
catch was
even
signaled
fucking
for
goddamn
and
catch that
taken
shit.
inside
I
the
meant to fucking move
5-yard
about the damn
line.
way.
So a change of possession here
ain't
on the
even do that
punt.
shit.
And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, Pat, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun.
Shotgun now for Manning. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Jackson. Back now with Charles Davis celebrating. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he'll be hit
They're
as
famous.
he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready. Blue ready. White.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be
Damn, I thought
brought
that
down
was
at
Collins.
the 45-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Ready. Blue ready.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
To throw, Winston. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over it, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37. They begin with a run by Barkley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
On second down, here's Barkley. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Now Manning. And Ingram pulls it in. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's a give to Barkley, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Manning. A dump off, Sproles. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hello? You home?
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Love you. Love you too.
Manning to throw on second down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Manning. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Rosas puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Deion Kane. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Winston, he couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Talking about, boy.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action now. Winston. On the crossing route, complete. It's Jackson.
Ready the shit out
He
there.
gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Winston. Steps away to his left.
Lay your ass down,
Taken
James.
down here. Great coverage downfield. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Second down, Winston. His throw caught right around the 6.
Shit.
Into the
Good
end
shit.
zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. But that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. A handoff to Barkley. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Manning to throw on second down. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
You thought you were about to break him. I'm going to get the fuck down.
The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the give, this is their fullback. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Manning throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Eli, not something you see a lot, sporting the wheels and picking up the first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Manning now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring
What,
up
233, dog? Get your shit together.
It's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game.
He's little. He's 233, dog. Get your shit together.
Quite as bad as a turkey
Get your facts straight. 230, dog.
Still, a lot of guys to account for.
Just look little bit. Oh, my God. Get the fuck out of here.
The Giants on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the field goal caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you...
How long this motherfucker?
Did you check it?
His fucking injury? Fuck. TBD. To be determined. Fuck.
Probably not like 6 weeks in this game.
Fuck. Bullshit. Fuck, man.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10.
Saquon just came off an injury, man, for 8 weeks.
Winston now to throw on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard.
I'm trying
And
to kill
down
it.
he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Ready. Green, triple C. 25. Green, triple C.
A first down throw for Winston. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that, and we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief.
Oh, shit, he got that.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. He got 29 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Dancing to
That ain't what you want to do, famous.
And he'll just
Yeah,
chuck this
that's
one
what
up
you want to do.
Gee,
Get
it's
that shit the fuck
incomplete.
up out of there.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
I know.
They'll
That
go
ain't
again
what you
here
want
from the
to do.
10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
I know it.
Ready. Blue ready.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Ready. Blue ready. Hey, stop. Green, triple C. Let's go.
3rd and goal. Winston. And that's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best
something that you need to go
opportunities so
practice,
far,
buddy.
and they come away with nothing.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. And it pulls free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight.
No, I'm good. It's a draft. It's a draft, brother.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Zebra. Blue 80.
Shotgun now for Manning. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down, here's Manning. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
That's
he's
what I'm talking about.
Wide open, complete. Way in, touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. So now Eli and the Giants will line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Bullshit, man. If it ain't one fucking thing, it's another. Fuck.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Damn.
And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, well, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Jameis now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Winston. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Winston keeps it himself, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Winston to throw it this time.
Your ass down. That's what I'm talking about, Bernie. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
For his 5th sack of the
Lay him the fuck down.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now a second down throw for Winston.
Fuck his ass up.
Jones, the rookie, and he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Jameis to throw it. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
Ready. Blue ready. Hey, stop. Let's go.
To the air again with Winston. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now out come the Giants. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Manning now on 1st down. It's hauled in by Shepard. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Zebra.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Giants on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8.
Zebra.
Again, it's Manning. It's called Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Noah Spence in on the stop. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key
Should I keep
here.
doing the same
Grind out
route?
some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Should I keep
Definitely,
doing
you
the
want to
same
bleed
route?
things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Doing the same
If you
play.
have to use timeouts, what are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Again, it's Barkley.
Did you see me pick the same play back to back to back to back?
Swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Zebra. There goes 56, 27 away.
Now West. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Looking to throw on second down. Manning, flush to his right. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Eli got to make it do what it do, dog.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Zebra.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Giants on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Manning to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Zebra.
Manning looking to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And now the Bucs decide out defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Nothing on 1st and line, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Manning. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Texas puts this one through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Yes.
It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes
Lay
out.
that ass down.
They'll say it's incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column.
I'm gonna get Legacy to
That's
sing
right. Head
the
to the
rules.
locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Yeah, we're gonna address the quarterback issue, probably later on next season.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were